So I was just about to fly around the map and do a little panoramic shot, but look how high detailed this model is of this little pup shack thing, whatever you want to call it. Really, really impressive. All these little models and houses, buildings around the map look really, really good. But sorry, I digress. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today, we are playing a track by the name of Widowmaker, made by AZDesertRat. Now, this is his second ever release. I checked on MXB Mods. The one before this was called AK Farms, and I did do a video on that and really enjoyed it back in the day. So got some high expectations of this. Apparently it's been a year-long project, kind of working on and off on it, and it is based on a real track in Spain, but reimagined in the Arizona desert, and made a few changes to work on MX bikes. So going to get into this since a few of you have recommended that I play this track over the last few days and see how it goes. You may notice the three letters for my name on the left-hand side in the testing part of my HUD. It is GLI rather than LYN. I won't say any more other than I may have changed my name while playing some CS, and there may be some glizzies involved, but we won't go too into that. So let's see how this track goes. As I say, this is AZDesertRat's second ever release on MXB Mods, and I really enjoyed the first one. It was AK Farms 2013, and I had a lot of fun on it on the old two-strokes, so we'll see how this goes. I've hopped on the Suzuki 450 today. Don't know why, just fancied it. You know, I was scrolling through what bikes to use and I saw it speaking to me, and also big fan of this setup. You know, I really enjoy the Suzukis with the white back, and then just goes really well with this A-Stars gear that I seem to be rocking recently. Oh god, am I going to get away with that? Barely. I'm not sure how to survive that. Uh-oh, this could be death. This could be death. This could be death. Survive, please. Thank you. Right, let me go into first person so we don't have too many crazy mementos. From the small little fly above the map that I done, it looks like there's a whole bunch of split lanes in a lot of the different straights, as you saw one just there. Try not to noose myself as we go up and over this. And I saw a guillotine, however you want to pronounce it, earlier as well. Oh, right behind me there. That was good timing. So we'll see how that goes. A lot of custom models, it looks like, going into this place to make the environment look pretty cool. And I will admit, it's very nice on the eyes, very, very pretty to look at, and the decals on the track suit it very well. Nice and light, nothing too crazy. Oh god, that was a heavy landing. It's a very fast track. You can see why a bunch of you guys were suggesting that I do a video on it. I do, obviously I look at like 99% of my comments, so when I see you guys suggesting things to me, don't worry, I will get around to it. It's just sometimes I might be a day or two ahead on the old uploads. That was not how that's meant to go. I either need to check up a lot more next lap, or absolutely send it even harder and try and downside one jump more. But yeah, usually I'm a couple days ahead in terms of videos, just in case anything happens. I like being ahead and prepared. So if you don't see something for the next couple of days, then you know what, it's coming eventually. And I think it was, I can't remember everyone that suggested it, but I know Matty Dodds in the comments mentioned it a few times on one of my streams as well. So ask and you shall receive, sir. And I'm always open to content ideas. You know, I like seeing what you guys are interested in watching. So if you have any other out there ideas or any games you'd like me to play, anything like that, just let me know. I'm very open to suggestions and criticisms as well. All part of trying to grow the channel and improve a bit. This could be a hard Poboso bounce. That's fine, it's good. We're getting away with it. I've just got stock suspension on this Suzuki at the moment, but it seems to be handling all right. That's one of the plus sides of the Suzuki. I feel like it's a bit of a tank. You know, it's very planted in the ground. Someone asked me the other day, or asked me in Discord DMs, what the best 450 was to start on, and I just said hop on the Suzuki. It's nice and tame, nothing too wild or out of control. Just to get used to the 450 power, and then work your way up to the big bikes. I have been experimenting with a bunch of different bikes lately, just ahead of the Supercross season, like the 2023 season, because obviously I'm very comfortable on the Husky. It's what I won last season on, so worst case scenario I can always go back to that on the same setup as well. But it's nice mixing things up every now and then. I mean, oh my god, that was a bit wild. I didn't expect the corner to come up that quickly. I try things like, so the gas is exactly the same as the Husky, for example, and I tried it with exactly the same suspension, and I couldn't do it. I don't know if it's all just oh my god, can I turn this into a backflip? No! God, way too far that time. I don't know if it's a placebo thing or what, but I couldn't get round a track that I can get around perfectly fine on the Husky with the same settings. So it's definitely a skill issue. I'm not arguing that at all. And I am messing about with my direct lean as well. I mentioned in my live video the other day. But someone suggested that I also try going down to about 20 or so, as that's when it starts feeling a bit better. So I will do that. I'm still on 35 right now. I didn't want to change things up just before a video. I don't want to be crashing even more than I already am. I'm sure you guys absolutely hate seeing me crash over and over again. I've really been enjoying streaming this last week or so as well. I don't know if I've ever had a week where I've streamed 4 times in a week, but there's a first time for everything, and it's been good. I was going to stream again the day that I'm recording this, which is Sunday the 18th of September, and then I had in my mind a MX simulator race. So on the website MXSEMF, they do a bunch of like random fun races, and I saw a race on there. Went to run some like qualifying laps because you have to qualify beforehand, and I thought, you know what, that's fine. I'll set my stream up and I can stream it today at the point of recording this. And last second, I went and checked it, and it's actually the race is on Monday. And as you guys know, the EMS 125 series is on Monday, and I would much rather do that and kind of stay in contention for that, because I'm currently tied in points with Hurls as well. We're both on 47, so I want to see if I can do every round of that series. I can't promise that. In fact, no, I generally can't promise that. I know I'm going to miss a Monday at the start of October, so I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm spitballing, ignore me. But I'm going to do a lot of them, at least, because it gives me a good excuse to stream more, which I enjoy, and it works both ways. So I'll stream more, and then because I'm streaming more, I'll play more MX bikes. So both of them work well. It helps me get better at the game ahead of the upcoming more important seasons, let's say. And you guys get some more content to watch as well. So I think at the moment it's going to be most Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, and potentially Saturdays, just because those are the nights that there's a bunch of different race series on. I feel like this is a very intermediate level friendly track as well, which is why I can see so many people suggested it to me. I'm not really having to think hard at all about what I'm doing, just having a nice ride around, throwing some whipper tails, messing up every now and then like that because I forget what the track layout is while I'm talking, and just have a all-around nice time. I need to, so I mean, I say there will 99% be some online lobbies with this track on. It just gives me that sort of feel. You know, the tracks that everyone will just seem to enjoy, like the a lot of the Fat Muppet tracks have that feeling to them. So you've got things like Walnut and Farm 14. It's got that sort of flow to it. A lot more jumpy, but it's not difficult. Oh my God, I was about to say not difficult. I absolutely wad the front end on the face of that. But not difficult to clear at all. It only takes a handful of laps, it seems, to judge the scaling. And I really, really like the different like split lane options that he's got going on as well. It just makes you think a little bit, and I'm sure there's some super fast lines which I don't know about just yet, but that will come with time. I very, very often find that I'll record a video on a track, and it's my first impressions of it. I like doing it the first time I hit the track, so you get my first faults without anything changing my opinion. But very, very often I'll have recorded a 15-20 minute video, and then I'll come back on that same track later on in the day, and my lap times will be like 10 seconds quicker. That is silly, but and sometimes I think, oh, maybe I should just play for 10-20 minutes before I start recording, but then I feel like a lot of the enthusiasm's gone, and I'll just start running laps for the sake of it. One thing that's really, really surprised me this last week or so with the streams is how many people have just kind of been sitting there chilling consistently. So my peak ever stream was like 700 or so views, and that was 2022 Anaheim 1. And I know for a fact that majority of the people in that stream had never played MX bikes before. They were just IRL fans that stumbled across it because of the naming. So obviously I know full well that we're never going to get close to that again, unless it probably is maybe 2023 A1. But we're getting like a good consistent 200 or so peak concurrent viewers, which in my opinion is really, really good, especially for a game like MX Bikes, which isn't that big at all. And that as well is a big old motivator for me to just keep doing it, because I streamed on Twitch a while ago, and I think I had maybe 15 so viewers. It was so low, but I think that just speaks for Twitch MX Bikes in general, because I'll have a look during the day, like on my lunch break or something like that, and see maybe the max viewers someone has is 8 or so. It's not very popular on the Twitch side of things, and I almost never see any MX Simulator streams on there either. So I am going to keep things on the YouTube side of things for the foreseeable future. Well, I mean, just because it's where I've got my audience. You know, you guys are here. You subscribe on Twitch for the videos and stuff. You'll see my streams scheduled in your notifications or just in your general feed as well. And I like streaming to as many people as possible. I don't want to really limit myself. I could go down the route again of streaming on both at the same time. However, I am Twitch, is it affiliate or partner? I want to say affiliate. It's the less impressive one. I mean, I can get subs and stuff on Twitch now, and part of the T's and C's is you're not allowed to stream, or your content on Twitch is not allowed to be on YouTube within 24 hours. So I wouldn't be allowed to stream at the same time. It's against the rules. It is illegal, as you should say. So YouTube is where it's going to be at for the foreseeable future. I hope you guys don't mind that. I feel like, for the most part, I've got everything set up how I want it in terms of like overlays on stream and like sounds and graphic setups and things like that. If you have any constructive criticism for that side of things, do let me know. I see the odd people now and then say that the stream's a bit laggy, but I'm pretty sure that is user end rather than my end, because people always just say refresh and it's fine. So it should be okay. I had one really annoying thing the other day on one of my streams where my internet didn't even like cut out, because it still said that I was connected on my PC, but my stream just restarted itself 3 or so times. And I was speaking to Brum in Discord at the time as well, and he said that my voice went all funny. So incredibly frustrating for that to happen while streaming. And I think we had about 150 viewers at the time, and obviously that had to be restarted, and people might have disappeared, and it slowly came back. But you know, you get all these hiccups now and then. It happens. And I do, I've said it a few times, I do take my hat off to the people that stream as their day job, because it does get tiring. I mean, after 2 to 3 hours or so of playing bikes and talking, I definitely feel ready for bed. So how people make it their day job and stream for 8 or so hours a day, absolutely no idea. Hats off to them. Unless your name's like Amaranth, for example, and half the time you're not even on your stream, you're off changing into a new bikini. But I digress. I can't hate on the hustle. You know, some people absolutely hate her for it. But if I had the assets and I had the looks to do that thing, I 100% would do. Gotta love taking advantage of vulnerable and desperate men and take all their money. Would be the absolute goal in life. Funnily enough as well, I was watching some Twitch with my girlfriend last time she was down here, and Amaranth obviously came up on the home screen, so we had a look for 5 minutes, and she was like, well, why can't I do this? I was like, you're more than welcome to do it. Buy a hot tub, set it up in your room and go for it. That is absolutely no issue with me. So she's been toying with that idea, so who knows, in the future I might get that moolah rolling in from the Twitch views. I really enjoy this setup as well, and I know I said it earlier, but just wanted to reiterate it. There's something about the Twisted T setup that is absolutely beautiful, in my opinion, regardless of how slow the bikes are IRL. It almost gives me a little bit of old school Roxon vibes, although obviously he was on the Soaring Eagle back in the day, not Twisted T. But yeah, the white Suzukis for me look so nice. And speaking of Roxon, interesting news, isn't it? That whatever's going on there with him and Honda, I really would love to see him in World Supercross. And there's there's rumours going around, actually, outside of IRL, that people might be making the World Supercross on MX bikes. And if you know me, and you know my absolute love for all things Supercross in this game, because it's the only thing that I'm good at, that makes me a very happy man. I would love for it to kind of run alongside the Aerial AMA Championship, so I could have 2 nights a week of getting to stream some soupy for everybody and survive. Oh my god, that was close. And I'm very excited for that. We've also got a Bishop has made a Discord recently, I'm not sure on timescales or anything, but a World Pit Bike Championship. So that has not been done before, to my knowledge, in MX Bikes. So if I can get in on that action, you know that I'm going to. Because I've done a few pit bike videos on this channel, and I've only ever done one pit bike race, I believe. It's when I got a bunch of you guys in a server and we raced for a bit. And that, I've really enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun. And I'd even love to get maybe like 40 or so people on pit bikes in the same server. I can't imagine how chaotic the start would be. Although, let's be honest, there is probably going to be one winner and one winner only, and that is the pit bike man himself, Jams, who has also just recently made a YouTube channel. So I'm sure you'll see all... Oh my... Where's it going to hard reset me to? Let's have a look. And oh, he's actually got timing gates really good as well. Good job, Desert Rat. That is not an easy thing to do, to my knowledge, to actually get the spawn points all correct. I had a lot of drama in stream the other day on Saint Jean d'Angely, and I got stuck in a tough block, respawned, and was halfway across the track and lost about 25 seconds. Safe to say I was fuming. That is one of them races, like both motos were absolutely horrendous for me. From bad starts, one not my fault, one completely my fault, and then a whole bunch of mistakes on my behalf. It was not a good day. And they happen every now and then. So 1,500 hours into playing this game, and I still have days where my thumbs don't work properly. Does anybody else have any information yet on MXGP 2022? Someone mentioned it in my live stream the other day, and obviously I looked on Steam and didn't find any sort of like Steam page or release date for it at all. I don't even know if it's something in the works, but they just said, am I going to play it when it comes out? So I didn't know if it was something that is going to happen anytime soon, or if it's a good number of months away. But I would like to play it. You know, I do prefer the MXGP games over the Supercross games and the recent MVA games as well. So when it does come out, I'd love to try and sit down and actually do a career mode. Every career mode that I've done on this channel, I've like abandoned halfway through just from not enjoying it. But I feel like the MXGP games are a little bit better in that sense. So 100% I'd love to give that a go. And I'm out of fuel. That's the second time recently that I've ran out of fuel as well. And I started with about 3 litres, and I've only been recording 18 minutes in total. I'm not sure what the time would be once cut down. But you know what? I don't think I've got anything negative to say about this track. It's really, really enjoyable. He's done a great job with the environment. Love these custom models like that finish line, the massive guillotine. We've got a massive noose thing over there. And the buildings that you see over on the left-hand side, they are so, so detailed. So yeah, really good job, Desert Rat. And I'm not sure like how long it took you in terms of total hours. I know you said you was working on it on and off for a year, but it's really good, solid stuff. And I feel like you're building up a bit of a reputation now for someone that releases tracks that I really enjoy, both with AK Farms and this. So keep it up. I look forward to some more stuff from you in the future. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to. And until catch you in the next video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want.